TruthRadioShow.com. This is Dan Bidondi reporting, and this is a very odd story, but it demonstrates the complete dumbing down of society. That's right, people, even though there's chaos going on everywhere, just move along, people, nothing to see here. And this is complete dumbing down of all of society. Don't ask questions, just go by what we tell you to go, and that's it, and leave it at that. Anyway, I'm going to demonstrate here just a few articles out of thousands. Out of Vox here, very odd story that human feet that routinely wash ashore in the Pacific Northwest explain, they said. Now, many other publications talked about this. The 15th human foot in a decade washed ashore in Washington State, but don't be alarmed, officials say. That's right, human feet inside of shores, just wash ashore. And the very odd stories here. There's all 15 cases of where they were found, and the ones that have matching DNA. And this is very odd here. August 2011, the left shoe was found with the human foot in it. Then over a year later, in October of 2012, the other shoe was found with the other foot, both matching DNA. Same incident occurred over here, both February of 2016, where the right one was found first, then the left one was found matching DNA. And other cases all over the area here, just human feet and shoes happen to be found, but yet this is, this is totally ridiculous here. And right here, you have the officials. They said, there's nothing sinister about these finds. According to scientists and health officials, they're not the handiwork of serial killers or the remains of a plane crash, no. But instead, basically they're saying it's just a scientific phenomenon. Because, a scientific phenomenon has a routine anywhere you go. I mean, everybody goes to beaches. Tell me, does dead feet and shoes just mysteriously wash up on the beach like it's normal? Then they go on to say, the agency said, the British Columbia Agency, the Coroner Service, they said, in none of these cases was any foul play involved. Really? So just shoes, human feet and shoes just mysteriously wash up on the beaches all over the world. Nothing sinister about it, no foul play, just people's feet just fall off them with their shoes on and they happen to wash up later on. But yet, move along, nothing to see here, don't ask questions. And here we go, the big story, the Navy SEAL Team 6 that allegedly caught bin Laden. And mind you, there's no video proof, no pictures proof. And the Obama administration and our military were under high levels of scrutiny by the press from all over the world because on record, Osama bin Laden, the whole world, well, at least except for the United States, the whole world knew that bin Laden had already been dead since December of 2001 from food poisoning. Even our own government admitted it once, but and so basically when they were under scrutiny for lying, that's why Obama tried to shut it away, every member of SEAL Team 6 ended up dead not too soon after. I interviewed a couple of the parents and complete horror stories. I'm going to try to find it and attach the link here, but basically about 30 plus of them went down in an Army Chinook helicopter, others were killed in other missions, but every single one of SEAL Team 6 was taken out. All coincidence? I think not. Move along, nothing to see here. Don't ask questions, don't challenge the official narrative. Right here in Providence, Rhode Island, bodies were found in the Providence River. Now, I have a friend who does security down there. Him and his buddy came across these bodies. They thought it was debris. They went into the bank and they pulled 2 bodies out of the river. It's near the hurricane barrier. Now, I can see if it was one, maybe, all right, maybe the guy fell in, hit his head, whatever, that would be explainable because the police say there's no suspicious activity. In the many reports they have what happened and whatever, in each and every report they say, in the final conclusion, there was no suspicious activity. So anyway, but they want us to believe there's no suspicious activity when these 2 men here were dressed in suits, their arms tied behind their backs, and tied together, and were found both dead in the water. But there's no suspicious activity because people normally tie their arms behind their backs, dressed in suits, tied themselves together, and just mysteriously jump in the water near a hurricane barrier to see if they could swim. But yet again, no suspicious activity. That's typical for Providence for you. Don't ask questions, move along. And speaking of Providence here, again, another incident in Providence, Rhode Island. This guy here, Gregory Hart, I interviewed his family. This is a huge conspiracy going on here in Rhode Island. They were trying to uncover this case. A college student went to the bar called the Red Room in Providence, Rhode Island with his buddies. And basically they had some drinks and all that, and an altercation took place in the bar. He allegedly got to an argument with the the bouncers and some Providence police officers, and the altercation took place, and the buddies were told that he was going to take a walk to the IHOP to cool off and get some food and to sober up a little bit. And it's International House of Pancakes. Well, everybody tried to call him, and they seen how his phone was working. But anyway, there's a lot of stuff involved with this case. You're going to actually look into it. It's very, very crazy. But they want us to say, oh, it's just an accident that's happened. Now, they want us to believe that this guy was found dead, Gregory Hart. Now, according to the official police report, when he took the walk to the IHOP by himself, going the opposite direction, mind you, and he happens to fall, a 5'9" guy happens to fall over a 4-foot barrier, the railing there, because, you know, it's easy to trip over a 4-foot railing when you're 5'9". You would have to be 15 feet tall to trip over a railing. Then roll on the flat level of grass, 10 feet into the water, then breaking and defying the laws of physics, floating upstream. Then when they find his body and doing the autopsy, he had severe blunt blows to the head and many other broken bones. But yeah, there was no foul play involved. And this is coming from the Providence Police official story here, and the police report. But yeah, right there, they say, we believe it was an accident because, people, 5 foot, it's so easy to trip over a 4-foot barrier and just mysteriously break and defy all the laws of gravity and physics and will float upstream, and somehow, it's unreal. It really is. But you know what? They say, nothing to see here, don't challenge the official quote. And the last story here, which I attended this back in 2015, an explosion took place in Salty Brine Beach in Narragansett, Rhode Island. They see it right there. There was an explosion in the sand that sent a woman flying and injured her. Now, of course, all the media was called, and I went down there because we just heard an explosion. We didn't know if it was a terrorist attack or anything, an accidental thing, whatever. Anyway, we get down there, the DM and all the officials were there. They held a press conference, and they come up with a conclusion. It's like, we don't know what it is, but the beach is safe to go on, and we're going to open it. So everybody was like starting to pack up their camera equipment. I asked questions like, excuse me, sir, if you said the beach is safe to go on, right? Yeah. But you don't know what it is. No, we don't. We're still investigating it. But you're opening the beach to public. You're jeopardizing public safety. No, because we're the officials. We think it's safe and it should be all right. But you don't know what it is. And you're the only one that has common sense here. So you're gonna open a public beach, not knowing what happened. I'm not saying it's a bomb, whatever. Could be anything, and not knowing it could happen again, and this probably hurt somebody even worse or kill them. So you're gonna open it to the beach and say, oh, it's safe to go on. But you don't know what it is. Unreal, and I get looked at as if I had 10 heads, and unbelievable. And there's no common sense here in Rhode Island, I'll tell you that, when it comes to any of this stuff. But you're not supposed to ask questions. You're supposed to just move along, people. Nothing to see here. This is Dan Bidondi for TruthRadioShow.com. Remember, never stop asking questions. Always challenge the official status quo, the official narrative. Always ask questions. Dan Bidondi, God bless. Declaring war on the New World Order. TruthRadioShow.com.